Well, good morning, people. Welcome back to the farm. I just got out here this morning. We had our first frost last night, and the sun has just come out and started hitting the trees over here. And all the frost is melting out of the trees right now. It actually sounds like it's raining, but perfectly clear sky, nice sunny morning. Fall is here, that's for sure, and that's why I want to try and get this roof put up on this building before things get out of hand. I want to get this roof up before it's freezing cold, and I'm trying to put a metal roof on in the snow or something. So today I want to try and get all my metal pieces, my bottom plate laid out for my roof joists, or trusses rather, I'm sorry. So I'm going to get all the uprights for the trusses laid out on top of the containers. Here's all my pieces. I've got to unbolt all these because this piece of 4-inch here that runs up, that was originally how tall the building was. Well, I'm not going to use that anymore since this is going to go on top of the shipping container. I'd had to have like an 18-foot ceiling or something if I did that, so that's just excessive. I don't need that. So I'm going to go with whatever this, from here to here, that ought to give me plenty. About 3-foot knee wall up there will be good. Out here till after dark, getting the trusses loaded up and put it on the trailer. Oh, she's a bit heavy. Oh, the tractor does not like that kind. So there's the trusses all loaded up on the trailer. The old lady and I stayed out here till like 8 o'clock last night, loading them up on here with the hoe. And the driveway doesn't have rock on it the whole way back there yet, so it's supposed to rain like hell in the morning, so I'm going to try and get these things drugged back there so we don't make a mud hole doing it tomorrow in the rain. We're rolling, baby! She's a little tongue heavy, but the tractor pulls the weight just fine. It is an extremely crappy day out here. It has been raining since 5 o'clock this morning, and a pretty hard rain at that. We finally caught a little break today. I'm off of work because of the rain, so while I got the time, I'm gonna try and get the brackets welded on to the Connex boxes. I brought my welder out here yesterday. It was in the dark, so I didn't bother trying to film it. But this is my Lincoln Ranger 225. I've had it for over a year now, and just struck the first arc with it, try it out before I brought it out here. I really just been so busy, I haven't had a chance to use it or need it. So anyways, this is the base plate and brackets that are going to hold the trusses on. There's a piece missing off of that side. I got an extra piece to scab in there. But let's flip these up so you can see what they look like. So that's what they'll look like after they're welded on. I gotta slide them over to flush them up with the edge yet, but I got spacers because these ribs right here, they're not out here to the edge. So if I slide this over the way over where it's flush, it wants to fall out off the container. So I got to throw some spacers in there first, but I got a slight overhang on each side, so I'm just going to split the difference, because if I put it all the way out to one side, then there's one post that's completely off, and I don't like that. So yeah, I'm gonna get started trying to get this measured and weld it on. Well, today's the big day, guys. All my buddies should be showing up here pretty soon. And we are gonna put the trusses on my building and hopefully all the roof today. Gonna be a big, busy day. But fall's definitely setting in. The trees are gorgeous out here right now. But it's gonna be a great day for hay. It's been a day. Coming together.
Yeah, liquor to liker.
That's right. Finally just got all the purlins finished. They're throwing up the tin on the knee wall. And we're gonna hurry up and get a starter row, I think, put on the roof before the sun goes away on us. So that's as far as we got the other day. I'm back out here today on this miserable, rainy, windy fall day. Trying to get this, at least this half of the roof put on would be nice. But I'm by myself, so it's going to be a little slippery and a little tricky. So just going to play it safe and get what I get. There's a new roof. I just finished putting the last full sheet on. I still got a partial sheet to fill in down here at the end. And I figured for that, but this building was actually like 8 inches longer than I thought it was. Once I put it together, I found that out. So I'm probably gonna need to order one more sheet of this burnished slate. Alright guys, I do have to apologize. That is all the footage I have for this video. When I went out to do the other side of the roof, my camera didn't have a memory card in it, so I finished putting the other side on and never did get a good video showing that the roof is done. I do have this footage here that you're seeing. This is from a upcoming video, so you can just see in the background that the roof is on and everything. I still have the ridge cap to put on, and I'm going to change the way the tin is run on the knee walls there. But the roof is probably as done as it's going to get until the weather breaks. I really don't like getting up on that metal roof at all, let alone when it's cold and nasty out, so it's probably going to stay that way till spring. I'll do another video then of me putting the finishing touches on the building and probably closing in the back wall at that same time. So just the front's going to be open. I'll close in both eaves and the back wall there, and we'll have a nice enclosed space to work in. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I got a lot of new subscribers lately, so thanks to all you guys that have been subscribing, and Hope you like what you're seeing. So leave me a comment down below if you're new here, and let me know where you saw my videos at and what made you subscribe and what kind of content you're after, because I mean, I do all kind of stuff and I'm going to record it anyway, but I'll maybe focus on a little bit more of this or that and try and get you guys what you want, because really the videos aren't for me, they're for you guys. So thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll catch you next week. Thanks a lot.